Cars can also be deadly. We're talking about keyless ignition vehicles, cars that don't need a key to turn the ignition or the engine on or off.
And while the federal government raised safety concerns about 5 years ago after several deaths linked to carbon monoxide poisoning, there is still no time frame for new safety requirements.
Local 10 investigator Amy Viteri explains how Florida leads the country in these deaths.
It's technology designed to make things easier for drivers. No physical key needed to start the ignition, and it's increasingly popular.
For many, many years, people take their key, they go into their house, and they know their car's off.
Attorney John Ustal says with no key to remove, drivers can often forget to hit a button to turn the car off. The danger, cars left running in the garage quickly flood a home with carbon monoxide, killing those inside with no warning.
Just nobody should have to lose a loved one.
Doctors told Tim Maddock it's a miracle he survived after his girlfriend Chastity Glisson mistakenly left her Lexus running in her garage in August 2010. First responders found the couple a day later. Maddock was unable to move or speak. 29-year-old Glisson was already gone.
It's hard. It's hard to move on. It's hard to, you can't replace that.
So how quickly can this simple mistake be deadly? We visited the Broward Fire Academy to find out. We left the car running and closed it in. After 15 minutes, firefighter hazmat techs Mike Silvestri and Craig Hilty went in to test the air.
35 to 50 parts per million.
That fast, they say the carbon monoxide levels are dangerous. According to the nonprofit organization kidsincars.org, 20 carbon monoxide deaths are now linked to keyless ignition cars. 8 of those cases here in Florida, killing 10 people.
It's broke. It's an issue, and you know it, and it's been a lot of years.
Maddock and Glisson's family sued Lexus's parent company, Toyota, for negligence. The automaker settled. In 2011, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA for short, proposed a rule to address safety issues with keyless ignition cars, like requiring an audible warning. 5 years later, the agency has yet to act. When I asked for an update, a spokesperson wrote, NHTSA does not have a definite date at this time for the rule.
The car companies have stalled them from doing anything too, so nothing changes and people keep dying.
When it comes to a warning, it really depends on the manufacturer. Some cars, like BMW, give no obvious indication once you get out of the car and walk away with the key in your hand that the engine is still running. Others, like Hyundai, have external alarms. But critics say that's not loud enough, and all cars need this.
And people keep dying. In September, 84-year-old Mona Sternbach died in Palm Beach County after leaving her keyless ignition Lexus running in the garage. We reached out to Toyota to see if they plan to make safety changes. A spokesperson wrote, "We, as with most automakers, don't discuss future product plans."
It's very, 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 very difficult for her family, for my family, for me, and it could have been prevented. Could have been prevented.
NHTSA says they are still reviewing public comments on the proposed safety changes. Many of those comments from automakers oppose any change. The Alliance of Automobile Manufacturers wrote, data suggests there is not a serious safety problem with these vehicles to warrant new requirements. Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.
Amy, thank you. And a BSO spokesperson says these incidents highlight the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors, which have saved lives in cases just like these.
Well,